Okay, so there's the Latissimus Dorsi. On there, the next one that you're going to find is going to be the Spinotrapezius, which is the bottom one. So I can see that little triangle right here. On most cats, it'll be bigger and darker. Theirs is just a smaller cat.
Yep.
This is kind of like the obliques. You don't really want to cut down through it. I want you to cut more like across through it. So when you find the dark versus the light, and then you can just lift it on up. And it's going to be cut from about right there. I can see it to about right up there. There'll be a triangle on both sides. Good on that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so that one's Latissimus Dorsi. Then we got Spinotrapezius. We need to remove all the fat and the connective tissue, which normally you can just pull up. And then for some of you that love connective tissue, this will be your funnest part yet. Okay,
So satisfying.
here we go. I want you to take the elbows, and I want you to put the elbows as close together as you can get them.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, and that is
in a
going to make
plank.
this connective tissue nice and tight for you. And then you are going to, as you're holding them, you're just going to have somebody.
I hate how satisfying that was.
Why is it? Ooh.
So the one that holding those two muscles together is flipping.
Well, there's muscle there too. I mean, we just split, but okay. So when you open in here, you are going to find the levators. You are going to find the rhomboids, major and minor, and then you will also find some of the muscles that we don't do. So a lot of the like splenae muscles and things like that. I'm more worried that you can identify.
No, the sun sucks.
I'm more worried that if I pin up here, that you can just tell me that these are going to be minors. Again, it's a group of muscles, but I'll just pin here rather than separating. And then anything down here is going to be major. So I'm not too worried about you separating each individual one of these guys. More just getting it in here. So now you can see all that subscap again, right, from a different angle. And then the other trap is right on top. So once you lift this piece right here that I'm lifting up, this is the Acromiotrapezius. And it basically makes just a circle all the way around the top of the scapula. So when you flip it over, this is going to be your supra, right? Spinatus. And then sometimes, oh, you don't have this part open. When you're under the cat, you can then pick all the way up, and then you'll see where the spine is, and then you'll be able to see the infraspinatus as well. It's hard sometimes to get it through here unless you can really pop out your shoulder, and then sometimes you can see it. I have to work on that a little bit.
Like tears out of the bone.
We tear up pop.
Tears bone.
Not enough.
Okay, so Latissimus Dorsi, Spinotrapezius, Acromiotrapezius, and then we have Supraspinatus, Rhomboid minor, Rhomboid minor, majors down there. And then here, we're gonna come to the third trap up at the neck, and theirs isn't quite high enough, but right here, when they get this a little bit higher, you're gonna see the Claviotrapezius. We already separated the Claviobrachialis from the front side, but I want you to do it from the back side as well. So right here you can see the separation. So we want to separate that one off, and I'll let you guys finish it off, but that way it should go all the way through from front to back. Doing that will help you find the delts. There's two delts. One of them is right here, even though there's some connective tissue. You can see it. So this guy all right here, that one is all the, this one's all the spinodelt right there. And then the acromiodelt, can you see this one that's coming right over by the shoulder? Right under, it's gonna go right underneath of this clavio. That's the acromiodelt right there. So we have Claviotrapezius, Claviobrachialis, Acromiodelt, Spinodelt, Acromiotrapezius, Spinotrapezius, Latissimus Dorsi, and then we're going to do Rhomboid minor, Rhomboid major, Supraspinatus. And that is all of those guys. Okay? Down below in the butt, find, this is going to be a huge layer of fascia and connective tissue. So find the bicep femoris that you had found the other day. Just basically lift, cut the connective tissue. You want to keep following it up. So you can kind of see as I'm pulling right there, you can see where that line is that's going to form. We're going to find the line that's going to be down here. I'm going to guess that it's right here. Okay, so this first one is going to be what they call the Caudofemoralis. And it is usually just this tiny kind of little flap, I guess. Okay, so that is the Caudofemoralis. Then that next one up is going to be the Gluteus medius. And the next one up will be Gluteus maximus. Some cats, it's easy to find on a bigger cat. On a smaller cat, you might have to kind of moosh it around a little bit to kind of find. And it's kind of one of those muscles that one lays over the other one. So it's not like one's just above it and you're going to like draw a line. You almost need to squish it enough where you can find the line right there. Whew.
Picante.
So that's probably it right there, and then you'll just slice it from there. So it'll be glute max, glute medius, caudofemoralis, and then bicep femoris. That's what we're hopefully getting through today. That will leave us with neck and arms over the next 2 days, and then hopefully Friday is just a day of like you working on your